I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. What's going on, everybody? What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to those who's on the site. Shout out to those who's getting ready to go to the site. Shout out to those who will be tuning into the show. Shout out to those who's on the road. Stay bundled up and be mindful and cognizant. Be on the road at this particular time of the month. You see the title of the video. And what's happening is that adjustments is starting to happen for most people. We got a worker in the building, DW, working at night shift. How you doing, Mrs. Marilyn Edwards? Making sure everything's good. We got a member in the house. You know, many of you are getting into things that's important. And I want to encourage you to continue to get into things that's important for you. And so, what I'm noticing is that the shift has been changed. You have people talking about the shift. The shift been changed since the second eclipse, the first eclipse. I was talking to this gentleman and a lady, and how you doing, Sister Amon? Good to see you. I was talking to them, and I had the conversation with them. There was like, you know, the '90s were the good times. The '90s were the good times. The thing is, was we prepared to what's going on now? A lot of it wasn't because we thought everything would be the same. Everything changes. And see, a lot of the young people is getting it. I mean, a lot of the young people are getting it. And one thing they're getting is that they stay away from certain stuff. And you can't fault them for that. They have made adjustments. They learn on the fly. They learn the mistakes my age group made, the older group made, and they don't want to go through that same situation being young. You can't fault them for that. And so what's happening is that we're seeing a shift change in the economy. How many of you noticed that you're seeing a shift change in the economy? Some of you right now is getting certain things happening for you because you've been doing right by the people for the people, especially your own people. It is great to be a cheerful giver. It is great to support people who has your best interests and not, you know, steering you in the direction of hell. And they be willing to be a person who participate of want to see you win too. Because in order for me to win, you must be winning too. And so relationships is very important. Like Ringo stated, it's very important. He's telling the truth. We are the currency. And so a lot of you have to get into that mindset of stop complaining and figure it out. Because the more you speak about the same issue, the more you're going to wear and tear on your spirit. You're not going to have self preservations. You're not going to be able to see things clearly. And everybody doesn't want to wake up. it's hard for people to look into what's going on. And that's why I was telling in my other video that while the brother was throwing out some real gems, you can't worry about every so-called black person because every so-called black person was not supposed to get it. Rock with those who rock with you and built a rapport and a foundation with them behind the scenes. And if they are legit, you will know by their actions. And so I truly believe people don't want to win. And that's why you have this energy. If you're making decent amount, now it's a sin because the world is backwards. Y'all ready for this? Now it's a sin if you provide for your family, if you provide for your loved ones, and you provide services to the people. It has become a sin now. So if you're not a lazy man or a lazy woman, if you don't be productive, you get the glory. If you're productive, you provide, you have provisions, you make things happen on the fly, on the go, you're a villain. The Bible says that evil will be good and good will be evil. That's also talking about what's going on right now. People think I'm evil, Ringo evil, Brainwave's evil. Some of you ladies, you evil too. Because you want to live right. You want to be on point. You don't want to be with the crowd of hell. How many of you look into that and take it serious for what I say? Not because I'm saying it, because you look into it and you see it yourself. See, these type of conversations people don't want to have because now you have to really look into what you're doing and the decisions you're making in your life. That's the only reason why 2 people like the video. I had a few people in here and only 2 people liked the video. It goes to show you what I'll be talking about is not what people want to hear. What people want to hear is to go in on certain people, and there's a time and a season for that. Now it's time to have the conversation. We in the month of December. What are you going to do? You see what I'm saying? And so, to the ladies that's tuning in, thank you. Thank you for watching at this particular time because many of you getting ready to take care of your stuff, the children going to school, or your grandbabies. You know, you got a lot of stuff going on as a lady. Most of you get up real early to make sure the house is good before everybody gets up from bed. And so I really have looked at a lot of things. And what I'm looking at is there's so much availability to our people. If only they would take life serious. Then they wonder why they so behind time. Because you choose to be behind time. You choose to. And because I don't choose to be behind time. Y'all want to hold it against me. You want to hold it against those who gets it. So you would rather put yourself in harm's way than to get out of the harm's way situation. Something for y'all to think about. And I noticed that the views have been fluctuated due to the fact that even though I've been showing evidence, people are not really digging the content. So I'm going to go to what people are really digging, and we're going to see how it goes. I try not to talk about the same thing because it could take a lot out of you. And so I get it. People want me to talk about the same thing. Well, in this channel, I have to talk about different things. I can't be talking about the same thing every single day because that's going to stagnate the channel. And I'm looking at it, it's not about the subscribers, it's about the views. And I know what I'm capable of doing. So if the people want certain things, they have to show by liking a video, sharing a video, be in the comment section. That's how I know. That's how I truly know. This is something tells me. You know, you have that intuition kicking in. Something big is going on. I know Brainwaves touched on the North California earthquake. I wonder where's the messenger at? Why he ain't talk about it? He in Northern California. Why he quiet? I'm gonna tell you why they quiet, Brainwaves. Because California, just like NYC, it's hell-bearing, fam. It's hell-bearing. And the Most High is judging a place based on the wickedness that's going on in California and what's going on in New York, what's going on in Minnesota, what's going on in these northern states. Just like I said before, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're doing things you're not supposed to do, there will be judgment on that state. It's state by state cases. And see, that's what's going on right now in America. Every state is being judged case by case. The DMV, you can't pay me to live in the DMV. You can't pay me to stay in certain states, respectfully. Why? Look at the environment, look at the energy. Look at the people, what they have accepted. And then complain about what they accept when the consequences come. When all the consequences come, who don't want to accept the fact that you have these entities in these particular places causing havoc because the people want those type of entities. They want to be evil. People love to be evil more than you can even think. So all I can tell y'all is this. Just watch how this boils down. You got the mayor of New York. He's now all of a sudden he wants to change things in the city. After he done did a lot of damage to the American people, now all of a sudden he wants to be first American. He wasn't first American 2 years ago. He only doing this to save face himself because everybody's being cracked down. You got to understand, y'all. For the first time in American history, you're going to have important people now trying to get pardoned by the administration because everybody want to see them locked up. They want to see these evil folks locked up. You know? And so the people are tired. The people are tired in the northern states of being corrupted, disrespected, lied on, taken advantage of, and they are not willing to deal with this madness no more. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. You know, because you have a lot of men who are tired and just want to be on the winning side. You have a lot of ladies who dealing with a lot, just want to get some rest for a change. And so what we having is a people want to be stable. They want to know if their children gonna be all right. They already did what they supposed to do in their life as parents, and they want to make sure their children's all right. They're making a sacrifice for their children. And I want you ladies to know when a man make a sacrifice for you, appreciate him. Appreciate him as he appreciates you too, as a lady. Because you're making a lot of sacrifices too for the family. Salute to those who do it on a daily day basis, because I know it's not easy. Because you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself to the best of your ability so that your family will be taken care of. That takes a lot of energy, a lot of dedication. And there's not enough hours in the day for the work you guys do. So to Marilyn Edwards, Sister Amon DW, and for those viewing in the clouds, just think about what I'm saying. Just look into what I'm saying. It's up to you. I can't convince people to do something which I did my own research on. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So make sure you like the video, share the video, let people know about the channel. It's more about the views. You can have a lot of subscribers and don't get the views you're supposed to get. And so, like Ringo stated, and it's true. It's not how many subscribers you help. That helps your channel. It's more, what really helps your channel is those views and what the people want to hear. Are they willing to listen? Are they willing to support? Are they willing to let your channel get to a certain point where they're going to get there with you because they support it? Thank you for all the contributions. When you could contribute, I appreciate it. To you fellas and ladies that's been rocking with the platform, being consistent. And the people don't like me saying this. I just love to say it. Shout out to those who are very consistent in the support. At times support, once in the blue support. Thank you. I humbly thank you for that. Because you see something in this platform that makes me want to continue to do the work. You know, shout out to the doers, not the talkers. Shout out to the doers that's doing the work, that's making sure they family good, they good. Shout out to the doers, not the talkers. We have enough talkers. How many doers do we really have? Just a food for thought. Because when you get around winners, it's so important. It's so important to push one another, to succeed. It's that winning season for y'all. As Anita Brown say, it's your winning season. I'm just saying it in the same way. It's that winning season. What are you waiting on? There's so much availability to our people. Our people just don't want that availability because they don't want to put in that serious work. They don't want to put in that serious work. You see, I'm up at this particular time. Why? Because I've been putting in a lot of work. And so The Most High woke me up early to do this early live stream for a reason. It's a reason to this. And sometimes, you know, you don't want to do lives, you don't want to do videos, you don't want to do shorts, you don't want to. And then all of a sudden, the Most High say, hey, just talk about it. Don't worry about it, just talk about it. And that's exactly what I do. What's up, Corey? I see you up. You at the site too. A lot of y'all at the site, the late night shift. Shout out to you late night shifters. That's one of the most difficult work to do is a late night shift. Because even though you can get stuff done during the day, being up late at night working, that takes a lot. That takes a lot. Shout out to y'all though. Shout out to y'all. So we have another member in the house because Corey's been a member for a long time. Corey's been a member for a long time. Yeah, him and Affinity Mark and Joel's is like been a member for a long time. Some of you starting to become a member for the last 2-3 months. Thank you so much for your support that way too. That does help the channel. Believe it or not, becoming a member does help the channel, y'all. It does. It really does, you know. And so if most content creators look into that, you should, you know, get people to proceed to become a member because what happens is that can help your channel grow. It does. So thank you, YouTube, for allowing that to be an option. And so I got videos for y'all. Just be a little bit patient because I got a lot of stuff going on. And when I do my members videos, just like I do this content, I want to be on full on point of what I'm talking about because you're paying for a service. And when people pay for a service, they want the best. They want to see you try to do what you need to do for them to continue to support. So that goes a long way. So when you have, let's just say, a good amount of members, that helps the platform for real. It does. YouTube get their cut, of course. Yet, I still like the structure of it. I like the structure of it, for real. Because it gives you opportunity to step your numbers up, step your game up, give you another option. So yeah. Hey, look, y'all. Something about TGIF. Something about it, right? We are in the first week of December. Give yourself a round of applause. We're about to enter into the second week of December. Time is going pretty slow. It's not moving as fast as it was the previous months. So y'all stay bundled, stay warm up there in the Midwest. Stay on point in the Northeast as well as the South, the Southwest, the Midwest, the Northwest. Just know that you only going through something because it's time for that better change. If that makes sense, if you catch on to what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all taking the time. This is one of those thinking videos. One of those videos you just, want to talk about things that the average person goes through, or even if you're successful. Know they go through a lot too, because they got a lot to lose. You think that you're doing something until you get into something real big. Even when you do something as little as what you do now, you notice the change. You notice the people act different when you start doing something you love to do. And that's expected. So I'm going to say this in closure. Get ready. Get ready for that sunshine, Floridian content. How many of you ready for that? How many of you really ready for that? And get ready to celebrate with me on my B-Day around the corner when I will be 46. I learned a lot, so-called 45. I'm looking forward to the 46 to see what it's really about, what the Lord has in store for me. And so I learned a lot this particular age, y'all. I did. A lot. A whole lot. Which we will be talking about on my B-Day. And what things I have learned, adjustments, and the sacrifice of greatness to come. So I want y'all to keep winning. Thank you for supporting behind the scenes. Many of you have done that. And I appreciate those supports on the Cash App. I do. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the Sunshine State real soon. You know, hey, I catch you on the next one, probably before I go take care of some things. If I don't go back live before I take care of some things, you'll see me on later on tonight. So, this is Floridian Rollo signing off. I catch you on the next one. To my members only, I may have another footage video for you. So be on the lookout for that. And also to the shorts community, I will have a couple of shorts up for y'all. And to a video, well, that will be during the week. The weekend. I have a couple of videos to upload. I may premiere it. I may not premiere it. Let's see how it goes. Y'all be safe out there. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Thank y'all for tuning in.